There are so many things in South Florida that want to eat you, that want to make you their dinner. Whether you're in the water, whether you're on the land. Florida would be crazy, y'all. And one of those things that you need to worry is the gators that we have. Now, there's become a thing where I've seen, especially with social media, people are almost humanizing the gators. How many clips have you seen with people interacting with gators? There was just
many.
A photo with Travis Kelce in GQ that he did where he is in the Everglades. He's basically knee deep in water right there in the Everglades, and he's got a small gator in his hands. So it looks like he's playing it like a guitar.
I'm sure the gator loved it.
Right. And so
Crocodile Rock.
You're
not that good, but not that bad.
It's in place.
It's not bad for your dad joke.
So lately what I've seen, in fact, I even made a video myself where I was out golfing at PGA National, and they have a gator that just kind of chills there by the water, and I got alarmingly close to it for me. I was up there because I wanted the video to be good, and it was popping. But it then makes you wonder, because then you hear stories about gators pulling even older women into the water and devouring them, or dogs or things like that. So you're like, okay, where's the gator actually set? And if they got a mind to it, they can charge at you and they will come after you, and they could definitely do some damage to you. They've removed limbs from people and ended lives.
See, everyone's got social media brain now.
Yeah.
I can get a little bit closer.
Yep.
More likes and more shares if I get the snout breathing.
I'll go viral for this.
Everybody's doing this with wildlife. They got a big problem with the bison out in Yellowstone. People are out there getting way too close and getting trampled.
Gored.
Yes. So if you see an alligator, how do you handle it? Because I've heard things about you got to, do a little zigzag, and if you're on zigzag, they can't turn like that, and that's how you do it.
You say, "See you later, alligator."
Yeah.
And then he goes after wild crocodile.
I love Virginia's doing a comedy act there. Would you write like 100 gator jokes before we got into this thing? Like, what do you gator comedy?
They're just all in the Rolodex.
I want to see.
That's a great old term, by the way. Thank you. Hello, 90s.
I want to see where this goes. I'm interested in your gator comedy.
So is that fact or fiction, doing the zigzag thing? What do you think, Virginia? Do you believe that? Do you think that's the way to evade a gator on land?
It feels like something that we made up. It feels like fiction.
Okay, what do you think, Bird?
It's fiction, and I know it's fiction because I was dying on the hill about this, and then all these animal people called in and said, "No, Bird, you're stupid and you're wrong. Shut up."
And your gator lunch.
It's a myth.
It is a myth. That is fiction. They say on land, run straight, not zigzag, because gators tire quickly, and you will have a lot more gas than they do.
I don't know about that, Kev. I tire pretty quickly.
Well, let's do it. We got to figure out how to get a gator to try to chase you with your bad hip and your bad foot and your bad this and your bad that.
To make it fair, though, we only can use a gator with a bad hip.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see what I can do. Maybe this brings out the best in me. The injured athlete versus the intense gator. I love it.
Now, what happens when the gator gets a hold of you and we can't get him off of you?
We go viral.
Yeah. You're like, well, we were wrong. We were right about rock, paper, scissors, wrong about this.
Well, now you don't have to get a hip replacement. Now you just have to get a whole leg replacement.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if he just bit off my left hip.
Now, there are a couple of attitudes that you need to have with gators, and we had a story not too long ago with the girl who was doing the paddleboarding, right? And she was grabbed by a gator and yanked into the water, and her boyfriend pulled her out and saved her. Now, they say if you are bitten, you got to fight back. You got to hit, you got to kick, you got to poke its eyes, you got to trigger its gag reflex with an object.
Oh, wow.
Those are the things if it does come after you. But if you're in the water and you see a gator that is kind of coming by you, you just calmly swim away. You don't go after it and then start hitting and,
you don't start a fight.
Right. It's like, dude, I wasn't going to do anything, but you hit me. Now I gotta bite you.
Let him throw the first punch.
You don't punch it in the snout and put it in a headlock. Not the right move.
It's only if they're coming after you. Otherwise, you just chill, be calm.
Easy back away.
But they say definitely move away. Do not stand still. Just kind of swim gently.
Calmly. You just want to be calm, like it's just another swimmer that's out there.
I'm a pretty calm swimmer.
Yeah.
What a lie.
It looks like I'm drowning.
Well, only when you're sinking are you calm.
I saw a video that come out maybe last week, and it was a girl, maybe she was wakeboarding or something like that, and there was a gator that was kind of swimming behind her. She was maybe 8 or 10 years old and didn't sweat it at all. And that was the attitude. They were like, you got to go. She's like, it's fine. And she was just still sitting there waiting to go. Just like it wasn't even there. And I guess that's the energy you should have with gators if you're in the water.
Dude, that's what happened when me and my boy Bigfoot went out to the Peace River. All these little kids were in this watering hole. And every time there was no humans around, 11 gator heads would pop up. So we see the kids in the water, and me and my buddy Bigfoot going, don't go in the water. There's gators in there. They're like, all right, okay, whatever. We're fine. Hey, guys, they said there's gators in here. They were making fun of us about it. They didn't sweat the gators at all.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't. They were in the area where the gators were. They could have been standing on a gator.
What kind of well-fed gators were these that they didn't want to eat little kids?
I just think these little kids are raised in that life, that gator life.
Yeah, that's it. I think if you're, kind of born out there in the Western, the Everglades, or your Loxahatchees, I think you just got a different energy because you've been around them. You see them. You understand the temperament. And that's why for the city slickers, I'm letting y'all know, you got to understand the temperament of a gator and how to handle it.
It seems like gators don't like close-up selfies.
That's what I was doing with that one. Thank God I got all my digits.
How close did you get?
I was probably 10 feet.
Okay.
But I really watched its energy for a while. I'm like, okay. And I think that might be kind of part of it. You just got to be like, okay, what's the energy of this thing?
It's a PGA gator. It's a resort gator.
That's what I figured.
Somebody's probably feeding them.
It'd have been a cooler story if you said you were wearing a fried chicken shirt.
Okay. Now, the one thing you do want to do, avoid night swimming in fresh water.
I would never. You would never catch me night fishing or night swimming in fresh water.
They show pictures of what Lake Okeechobee looks like from above at nighttime, and they were all the little dots looking up. There's so many gators in there. Yeah. It's insane.
And people go in the water and they night swim.
I think someone got one of their limbs torn off doing that.
You get what you ask for.
Yeah, that's it. So it's just if you're smart and you understand the gator, that's just it. And to be a true South Floridian, you got to kind of understand the energy of the gator and the essence of it. That's what this whole thing was about. Gatorama just hit us up and they said, if you guys want, we could make all this happen to test your theories. In fact, right now they're doing hatchling season. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, let them know the bird is in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can you find a gator with a bum hip so we can make this race fair?
I kind of want to go awesome gator at its peak and bird. Just because I got a bad hip don't mean I'm not in my prime.
Famous last words.
Okay. I think they got one for you. So there you go. Gatorama. Get ready for bird. They're 15 miles north of Moorhaven if you're looking for them.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. You can go check it out.